Saudi Arabia is now denying reports that the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu flew in for a secret meeting with Saudi Crown Prince MBS. But of course, the Saudis, they'll say, the two countries have a bitter and bloody history. The covert rendezvous, if it happened actually, would be a historic step toward easing the tensions in the Middle East. Here's NBC's chief foreign affairs correspondent, Richard Engel.
Shep, politics in the Middle East are often personal, often hard to understand, often with a hidden hand. But this is a very strange story. For the last several months, even as the Trump administration is moving into its final days, it has been pushing for the Arab world to recognize Israel. And throughout the editorials in the newspapers in the region, everyone has been asking, will Saudi Arabia be next? And it is something that Israel desperately wants. Israel wants normalization with the Arab world without having to make major concessions on the ground and give up land, give up territory, give up Jerusalem. Did it happen? The Israeli media says it did. Israeli officials say it did, that during this visit on which Secretary of State Mike Pompeo went to an Israeli settlement, a Jewish settlement in the West Bank, which much of the world considers illegal, infuriating the Palestinians, doing something that in the Arab world would have been unthinkable in the past, that he then, according to the Israeli media, left with the Israeli prime minister and went to Saudi Arabia. Now, is that a way to pressure the Saudis into going along? The Saudis then denied it. Did it happen, but the Saudis didn't think the Israelis would publicize it? Very hard to know, but it shows how, even in these last final days, this administration is trying to drive one of its clearest foreign policy objectives over the finish line. Shep?
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.